at the Geisel Medical College at Dartmouth. This college was founded by Nathan Smith. So it was recently renamed Geisel Medical School at Dartmouth after Theodore Geisel, who was better known as Dr. Seuss. I think they should have kept it Nathan Smith Medical College. There was another Smith named Joseph Smith who lived in New England at the time. He later became the founder of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. Nathan Smith saved Joseph's life when Joseph was 8 years old. Joseph developed necrosis in his leg due to a case of typhoid fever. Nathan Smith used a revolutionary procedure to remove only the affected area rather than amputating his leg. So his philosophy was to take care of the patient first and to make sure they were comfortable and to focus on cleanliness and let the body take care of the healing. And that's the approach he took when he operated on Joseph Smith. Let's see what else we can discover about Nathan Smith. I'm at the main campus of Dartmouth, at the bigger building. So this book is Improve, Perfect, and Perpetuate, Dr. Nathan Smith and Early American Medical Education, written by Oliver S. Hayward, MD, and Constance E. Putnam. It's out of print, so it's hard to get a hold of, but the authors did a lot of research into the life of Nathan Smith. They researched his medical journals, his correspondence, and his early education, and what led to him becoming the founder of Dartmouth Medical College. Nathan started teaching at Dartmouth in the fall of 1797. He was so anxious to get started that he began before the board even okayed the school. But let's go back to where Nathan Smith grew up. He was born in 1762. His family moved to Chester, Vermont when he was 10 years old. It's a beautiful day. Summer day here in Chester, Vermont. So again, this is where Nathan Smith grew up, town of Chester, Vermont. From the time he was 10 to the time he was 15 or 17, around there. They lived on a farm in this area. His parents bought 100 acres of land that they farmed for 2 years, and then his father passed away. We're not sure what the cause of his death was, whether it was a farm accident or medical related, but either way, Nathan Smith and his brothers had to run the farm until he joined the militia when he was 15. And his mom remarried. Nathan Smith was 17. Nathan Smith met a doctor named Josiah Goodhue, who later became his mentor. But before Dr. Goodhue would accept him as an apprentice, he had one condition: that Nathan Smith would go to Harvard and get a formal education. In those days, there were only two places you could go to get a formal medical degree: Harvard Medical School in Boston or the Medical School of Philadelphia. So many doctors at that time only had the knowledge passed down from their mentors and their own experience. Nathan Smith worked with Dr. Goodhue for a few years before opening his own practice in Cornish, New Hampshire in 1787. So I'm at the Cornish-Windsor Bridge. It's the longest covered bridge in the world. It crosses the Connecticut River from Windsor, Vermont to Cornish, New Hampshire. Nathan Smith lived in Cornish, New Hampshire for a while, and we're going to try and find his home. Supposedly his home is not too far from here. So I printed up the details on it, and then I Googled the home, and Google Maps doesn't have it in the right place. I went to where it was, there was nothing there. So then I was searching around, and I found this website that I guess had it listed when it was up for sale. And so I printed this, and this had it in a different location. It had it not too far from here. If you see on this map, it shows that here's the bridge. Here's the bridge we're at right here. Let's see, right here. Okay, and we just got to go down, and it's near this island. Looks like it's just across from this island, which is Chase Island. So we're going to go there, and we're going to see if we can find his home. I had to turn around. I passed it, but I think this is it. This is duck eggs for sale. Oh, this is it. That's the Smith homestead. I should stop. This is the Dartmouth Hall. This is where Nathan Smith taught his first medical classes. Nathan Smith approached the Dartmouth Board of Trustees in 1796, and he convinced them to let him start a medical school there that would pay for itself if he could just have some room at the newly constructed building. Dr. Smith would often take his students with him on appointments he would have throughout New England, sometimes 50 miles away. He taught at Dartmouth for about 15 years before moving on to other ventures. In 1813, Nathan Smith moved to New Haven, Connecticut to start teaching at the newly created medical school at Yale University. So this is the Lebanon Hanover Ward for the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. Not too far from Dartmouth. I'm not going to get into the history of the church too much because that would take all day. But other than to say that if it wasn't for Nathan Smith, there would be no Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. Even though Joseph Smith and Nathan Smith were two completely different people. Nathan Smith was a man of science, versus Joseph Smith was a spiritual man. But to me, Nathan Smith's legacy is a bridge between science and religion. So this is the Dartmouth Hitchcock Medical Center. Students from the Dartmouth Medical School intern here and gain their experience doing everything they would need to do to work at a hospital. They get hands-on experience. Even today we can see all that has come because of Nathan Smith. And Nathan Smith just doesn't get the credit he deserves. So there are a lot of people that are recognized at Dartmouth. There have been a lot of doctors who have come since Nathan Smith, and it is all because of Nathan Smith. See, their legacy is his legacy.